Right, well, let's head to Hawaii, where new fissures have opened up on the Big Island, with residents describing sounds such as jet engines as lava and steam are spewed into the air. One of those cracks, the 18th in the past week, has emerged near Puna's geothermal plant. And this is what it looks and sounds like there. Yeah, that's what a volcano sounds like. Sounds like a war zone. That video was taken a short time ago by journalist Anthony Quintano from Honolulu Civil Beat, and he joins us now from Puna. Anthony Quintano, thank you for that. We can see you standing near fissure number 18, I think it is. Take us through what's been happening in the last few hours, in the last 24 hours.
Yeah, so we're staying on a property that's very close to Puna Geothermal Venture. We're in kind of lower Kapoho area. And we're very close to the previous fissures, 16 and 17, which we came to witness yesterday. And then things calmed down overnight. We stayed here on the property, which is about a half a mile away from fissure 18 right now. And we slept here overnight. We felt about five or six earthquakes, and woke up at 5 a.m. to explosions, to what you're seeing here. In the video that you played.
Just astonishing. So the gunfire that it sounds like I'm hearing, that's actually lava exploding out of the ground.
That's the fissure exploding, and you won't be able to see it in this video, but you can actually see the lava being shot up hundreds of feet into the air behind me.
So it's described as the Big Island because it is the biggest of the Hawaii Islands, but give us a sense for those in Australia of how contained or uncontained this emergency has now become.
I can't say you could ever contain something like this, but they do have a pretty good idea of where things are flowing, and they have a general prediction, but they will never guarantee anything. Right now, it's in the rift zone area from a previous eruption, and that's how they're kind of guiding it. So there's lava shooting up in the air right now. You might not be able to see it, but that's been consistent since 5 a.m. this morning. So I wouldn't say it's contained at all.
What's the gas and the emission situation like? Are they toxic or noxious gases that are being released?
There is, yes, and if you're caught, as you can see, the wind direction is being blown out to in a kind of southerly direction right now. That's a good sign for those that are where I'm standing right now, because we're away from it. So we could actually stand pretty close to that. As long as the wind's blowing in the other direction, we wouldn't be getting those noxious fumes. When the wind changes, that's when the problem comes in. But we've been lucky and get some trade winds that's pushing it out to sea. So
how much of that community has been cleared away now? How many people have had to leave, and how big an area does it affect?
It's a large portion, but ever since Leilani Estates was affected, a lot of the people in the general area decided to get out. So a few days ago, a lot of these people got out. Some of the folks that were in this area that we spoke to yesterday on the way out, coming in and out, were they weren't sure if it was going to come over here. They waited till yesterday and finally packed up and left. So I think most people are out now. They're either staying in camps that are in northern Pahoa, or they left the island altogether.
So if that wind changes and that toxic gas comes your way, should you really be standing there? I mean, how unsafe is this situation?
Well, like I said before, because the wind direction's going that way, we also have gas masks. Respirators. Yep. And those respirators protect us from those fumes from a certain distance. So as long as we have those masks, and as soon as we start smelling the sulfur, that's when we throw the masks on.
And Anthony Quintano, are you getting any sense from the geologists on the island there of just how long this series of explosions and eruptions might go on?
So the fissures are very different. As far as the overall flow, I mean, this could go on for weeks or months. There's no telling. USGS has been saying, like, this fissure alone could technically last 30 days. But from the way that fissure 16 went and 17, 16 only lasted about 3/4 of a day. So these explosions haven't diminished in any way today. So it's hard to say when this one will calm down.
Well, I'm happy to see that you can hold your nerve in the face of all that, Anthony Quintano. Thanks for joining us. Stay safe.
Thank you very much.
I'd be worried about a fissure opening right under my feet there. It's an active volcano zone, Anthony.
That is your
respirators on hand.
That is your morning dose of, oh my God.
He's a brave fellow.
But just the gunfire, the cannon fire behind him. It's a damn thing. It's the centre of the earth coming up to the surface. Amazing.